Episode 3 of The Compulsive Gambler continues on the insane ride that we have been witnessing for the past couple of episodes with, once again, a brand new gambling game, a new character, and just even more insanity. But what I really appreciate with this episode in particular is how this episode shows that even though we have a main character who is so smart, who is very sick and twisted in her own way, she's not invincible, and this is gambling. A lot of gambling is luck-based, and the fact that they're playing a game that is essentially roulette, just instead of a ball in a big board you're spinning on, instead you're using 10 swords and essentially betting where the swords are going to land. If they'll land face down, you get 30 times point your bet, or if they land face up or whatever it was, basically depending on how the sword lands down, you can either lose 30 times as much or gain 30 times as much. So it's a more interesting type of roulette, but still, roulette is just luck-based, but of course, we're in a school where pretty much everyone is cheating, and I think some people may get a little annoyed that there is so many characters cheating, but the characters cheating makes these gambling matches more unique, because we as a viewer get to try to determine, is every character cheating, or is there going to be only a majority cheating, or is it going to be a minority that's cheating? So I like how they are adding this cheating element, so like Yumiko herself, we have to try to determine how are they cheating and how is she going to overcome this, and even if she does overcome it, like in the case of this game, this life and death game, that doesn't mean that she can win because it's still luck-based and she ultimately loses and becomes a house pet. So I really like how this series is not afraid to make the main character lose even after she kind of exploits this cheating mechanic that even sometimes the characters themselves don't know cheating is going on. I've also seen a kind of increase on like, why do people like, the Compulsive Gambler? What's so great about it? It's just right faces and just fan service and things like that. But for me, it's like, it's the same reason I love the Monogatari anime series, is even though it has every type of fan service and every type of trope in that series, the reason that I watch and many watch is because the character-driven stories are so interesting. They also managed to make all the characters so fascinating. In the case of Compulsive Gambler, I'm interested because we have a main character who is just that manipulative and very observant and very skillful person, but at the same time you have the most insane gambling I've ever seen in anime, and they keep introducing new mechanics, and as someone who really does like gambling and things like that, I love seeing just the anime version of taking it to the next level and having these ridiculous bets, gambling your life away, and just seeing the outcome of it, and no matter who wins or lose, you always have a good time. And yes, they do have, you could call them the right faces, but to me, it's just, it highlights the kind of sick and twisted nature of some of these people playing these games, and I really enjoy it for that. Really, the Compulsive Gambler has been doing exactly what I want this series to basically do, introduce new games, new characters, and at the same time, just high-stake bets. Like, seriously, this is all I really want. Like, I'm not looking for some crazy character progression in these characters. I'm looking for our main character, Yumiko, to manipulate, to exploit, to win, to lose, play these games, and wherever they end up in 12 episodes, I'm happy either way. I'm not looking for her to become, like, the top dog in the school, take down the council president, not become the top student council president or something like that. I'm literally just looking for insane gambling matches that are going to do something interesting that we haven't seen. It's not just like we're playing Go Fish. We're literally taking even the simplest of concepts like roulette and making it even more intriguing. And the fact that they're adding this kind of cheating mechanic makes it even more, like, exciting, because when I was watching this game, I was thinking, I would assume she's cheating, but I really don't see how you could cheat in a game such as roulette. And then they kind of reveal that, oh, well, you see those little piercings on their hand? It's magnetized and you can move basically the swords round to where you want. But even that said, it's not a guaranteed win. So I think it's interesting how they're adding the cheating mechanic because it is pretty intelligent in my opinion. And I just really enjoy it for that. I think this is a very fun series. It's always my most anticipated series of every single week. If people aren't enjoying it, hey, everyone's gonna have different opinion, different taste. But for me, this is exactly what I want. I think the fan service is not the focal point of this series. It's a layer, the same way it's a layer in the Monogatari anime series, but that's not the core foundation. In my opinion, the core foundation is the sick and twisted personalities betting extremely high stakes at every single game that they play. And that's, I think, what is the selling point for me and many people who are watching this show. Absolutely loved episode 3. Really, the past 3 episodes have been amazing to me, and I can't wait to see where the rest of the series is going to go. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Did you love this kind of roulette game that they're playing, this life and death game? And what was your favorite moment? I don't even think I have a favorite moment. I just think the entire match was just so interesting to watch that the entire match is my favorite point in the actual episode. But I mean, literally, it seemed like Yumiko might have won because this girl, I feel like, was ready to like offer her money to cancel the game until the rest of the student board came in. I feel like that was going to happen and she wouldn't have lost, but it's interesting how the match ended because I didn't think she was going to lose here. But let me know your favorite moment and just thoughts down in the comment section below. And before you leave, smack that like button to show your support for the channel. Be sure to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.